like Vince. You niggas got no chance. Scream to your head. You probably get.
Yeah, it's your boy, Prophet Pete, and we here with another edition of Doing What We Do. And you already know it's your boy, WEMS Radio, every day of the week. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody, because we here to stay. We got the takeover going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Make sure you tune in on Sundays for those gospel mixes. Make sure you tune in on Monday for Motivational Mondays with Talent the Comedian. You got your girl Moon, 7 High Radio. You got Reverend G teaching you about those spiritual toolkits. Tuesday, we definitely got the lineup to die for. You heard? We got Iron Perspective Radio. We got Boom Bap Hour. And much, much more. And make sure you tune in every day of the week, every hour of the day. We got some of the dopest DJs in the game. We got DJ Kenny Starr. We got DJ Rampage. We got DJ Butter. We got DJ D Slick. We got DJ O-Tray. We have DJ Preach. We have DJ B40. And much, much more. DJ Matrix. And also make sure you tune in tomorrow for the premiere of DJ Will Money. Because it's going down tomorrow, y'all. For real talk. We do it different here on WEMS. Ain't nothing like us. You heard? Yeah. Gang. So here we go, y'all. We're going to get into something new. Start off your Friday evening right before you head into the clubs. Right before you doing what you do. And we got that. Stick 'em up. My man Solo. 10K. Here we go, y'all.
Damn, my persona. All that game I got from Cola, got it from my mama. I got word from Barcelona out to Tijuana. That's all they have in trouble. All about a comma, Catalina, my little senorita, strapped over with a Nina. Keep the quizzes, I be dripping out the Fina. That's so customary, out the ordinary. Drink about him and flipped it twice and made it necessary. I just keep it loose, I'm a honest. So why you lie? Grip the heater, cause I say my life is cold. What they do? Giving you the tonic, I'm just being honest. You can take it to the bank and carry that. That's a promise, fuck a threat. Nigga, what a check, what a kilo at? I just need some commas where my people at. Fuck with this, show a couple mil. We can keep it talking, I'm a boss. Bitch, you been a boss, I'ma keep on bossing. Step out to get it right back. I'm not fucking with the new cause I like that. Run around with the crew, my bitch that lit with a quick hit sits and I hate that. With the pick and roll, but the cake is slow. Too much control, gotta lead the way. I'm a king with a squad full of checks and all my tricks on gold. All I know. That's my persona. All that game I got from Cola, got it from my mama.
Yeah.
I got word from Barcelona out to Tijuana. That's only half the drama. All about a comma, Catalina, my little senorita, strapped over with a Nina. Keep the quizzes, I be dripping out the Fina. That's so customary, out the ordinary. Drink about him and flipped it twice and made it necessary. I just keep it loose, I'm a honest. So why you lie? Grip the heater, cause I say my life is cold. What they do? Giving you the tonic, I'm just being honest. You can take it to the bank and carry that. That's a promise. Back to the basic with cola. Yeah. Running from G and Nola. Wow. Feeding the street with the perfect cream. I got the crown, what the fuck you mean? Keep up the weight with the everyone. Yeah. That's run the block on my daddy's son. None to the test, so I hit your vein. I put the Nova in Novocaine. Black Bruce Wayne. Jet fuel octane. I'm on a very high echelon. I got the cap out the Pentagon. They said the low is the alien. More I can touch to the president. Peso for peso with Mexican. I rode the boat with Colombian. I'm the one. That's my persona.
Yeah.
All that game I got from Cola, got it from my mama.
Mama.
I got word from Barcelona out to Tijuana.
Profit.
That's only after drama.
Radio, y'all.
Catalina, my little senorita, strapped over with the Nina. Keep the quinces out, these dripping Aquafina.
Aquafina.
That's so customary, out the ordinary. Drink about it, and flipped it twice and made it necessary.
Yeah.
I just keep it loose, I'm a honest. So why you lie? Grip the heater, cause I say my life is cold. You know what they do? Giving you the tonic, I'm just being honest. You can take it to the bank and carry that. That's a promise.
Yeah, and we here, y'all, and you already know it's another edition of Profit Radio Special Edition, where we bring to you nothing but the dopest independent artists from around the world. And when I say around the world, we hit in the continental United States, the intercontinental United States, and then we also traveling overseas, Europe, Africa, and all that, Canada, Australia. It's just what it is. We bring to you music that has been influenced by the things that have influenced us. And I think that it just brings people together on a level to show that we are not that different. There are things that divide us, but there are also so many things that bring us together and let us know that we're the same. So without further ado, I'm going to bring in the homie, Bigg Feva from Cali, you heard? So while we waiting for him to come through and do what he do, I got another joint for you right now, and I'm going to play this joint for you. Here we go, y'all.
OB, baby. Baker Lane, baby. Hood roll, baby. Hanson roll, baby.
OB Grizzly.
Damn, let's say so.
Yeah.
Real, that's the show. Real, these on my these counterfeit. Pull up on them. What you said? Pull off on them. Now you keep it G. You stuck with me. Keep it G. Don't play with me. 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 Fool selling coke. Kept it G with the plug. Now I'm the man.
Yo, what's going on, Bigg Feva? What's going on?
P, what up? What up, Mr. Smooth? P, you know you the man. Look at you, boy.
I just be doing what I do, bro. This is something light, nothing heavy. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. You do it good. You do it well, son.
I thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what's up? Yo, introduce yourself for the people, man.
Yo, it's your boy Bigg Feva, the 6'1" thriller, known as Bigg Feva. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a big guy. Everybody just broke it off and just started calling me Bigg Feva. But I'm representing Las Vegas, Nevada, California. My boy DJ Spin, Tone White Media. Shout out to everybody. Love Vegas, the whole world. And I'm here with P, baby. Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely gotta appreciate that. You know
Yes,
what?
sir.
Because you not only did you introduce yourself, but you introduced your team as well. Like
Yeah,
you were
I
very
love it.
prepared. You was prepared.
Yeah.
Like definitely prepared. So
Yeah.
I gotta give it to you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So you got the Las Vegas, California vibe going on.
Yes.
How was it out there?
Man, you know, it's hot. It's hot out here, P. It's hot, man. It's beautiful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Power 88. Shout out to DJ Thump over 1075. Shout out to Craig Knight, the general manager, Sweet Lou Collins, for letting us shoot the video in his mansion. Yeah, Vegas, baby.
Hey, you seem like you're a very fun individual to be around.
Man, I'm so positive, man. I love everybody. I look at everybody at a positive light, and I'm wishing prosperity and success on everybody that I touch, come across, walk past, look at, hang with, whatever, man. I want to see success of my black man, my black king. Real talk.
Yo, and that's real. And I think that we definitely need a lot more of that. We need a lot of that energy, especially with the way things are going in the world. And I think that's where we tend to lack as people a lot, is that we're so busy competing against each other that if we actually, worked with each other and focused on moving
Yeah.
in the right directions together, we would be able to get places a lot faster and a lot further.
Well said, man. Couldn't say it better, man. Well said, man. Shit, that sounds like a book or a movie. You know what I'm saying?
I'm touched, man. I'm still trying to write this damn book, but I've been booked and busy for I can't even tell you how long. So I just got to make time to put out that book because I got a lot to say.
Yeah, y'all can tell when you look, you know a lot. When people know a lot and been through a lot, you know what I'm saying, dealing with different walks of life, different individual artists like this, you know what I'm saying? You know a lot, you got a lot, you're going to have a lot to say. You've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? You can show it in your charisma and your energy, man, but success on you, big dog.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
so how long have you been in this music game?
Man, I've been in this music industry professionally since, man, I had a few deals, and just to tell you, I've been in it for a long time, man, and I realize it takes a long time, man. You know, I stepped back, but I've been in it for about, ooh, I want to say a good 30 years, real for real.
Okay. So you've been around, to to be witness to a lot of the stuff that we have seen in the industry as it's grown, as it's changed, and as how we were at one point, we were able to make music in the past, prior to the 30 years, we were able to make music in the past, but we weren't allowed to say certain things and
Yeah,
the music was the way they wanted it to be.
right,
We had to perform.
right. Absolutely. I've seen that change, man. And you know what, man? Now today, and a shout out to my young cats that's doing it, man. Hats off to them, man. You know what I'm saying? But today, man, it's a different direction. And what I did is I took the new school era and brought it back to the old school era. But at the same time, I kept it young and fresh and positive. But I always been a positive rap artist, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm a singer. Started off singing, really. And then I started vocal arrangement like that and stuff like that. But, I started off as a musician in high school playing the trumpet, and then I hung around jazz musicians as a roadie. I was signed to Dale Atkins over at Excite Records, who is a world-renowned bassist that played for everybody, man. And so I got a chance to be in a lot of rehearsals with a lot of musicians. So, so and here I am today, man. I really have stepped away. I stepped away from the game for about 10 years. And I did it because I wanted to get my son to college. And so my wife came to me, P, and she was like, Fee, she called me Fee. She was like, Fee, baby, you got to get back in the game. She's like, and then, so I started telling all my boys, all my different people that shoot films and movies, and because I've been blessed to meet a lot of people. So I started telling them, and they was like, Fee, come on, man. I need a Fee song. So my first song is Make Me Feel Like, and I just wanted to do that for the black women. You know what I'm saying? They under the knife about a lot of stuff, and they resilient in their own right, man. And you know what I'm saying? And they the glue to hold us together. So I really wanted to reach out and let black women know that I understand. And me as a black king, I feel like that black men, we know that the black woman is the mother of the earth, creator of all. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that we as it are today will make me feel like.
And let me tell you, from your wife telling you, like, yo, you gotta get back in the game. That is that I want to tip my hat off to her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, because as men, we tend to make decisions, but sometimes when we got the right woman in our corner, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna push us to that whole next level or get us back on track. They'll let you rock for a little bit, and then they come around. They like, excuse me, what are you doing right now? Like, nah, that's not it, brother. No.
That's funny you say that, P, because my wife would come home and I'd be in the lab at the house, and she'd be like, come here, she say, baby, did you write on that record today? You know, and I'm like, you know, because I love to write. Writing is I can just imagine it go all kind of places. You know what I'm saying? When I'm writing. And she's like, baby, you write? I said, yeah, I wrote, baby. And I know it, I didn't write it because I really wasn't feeling. I was like, I'm done with it. You know, and she's like, babe, let me tell you, that record is a hit record. And she was right. She was absolutely right. She was right. And so, and my second single, oh, it's so dope. My second single is so fire, P. I can't wait to shoot it to you, baby. I can't wait to do it. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Black Thompson that been producing all this amazing music, you know what I'm saying? You know, cat out of California, producer, singer, writer, vocal arranger, producer. He's extraordinary talent, man. You know, phenomenal. He sung on the track, and then he also produced the track, Make Me Feel Like. Yeah, shout out to Black. And Tony White from TKO Media out of Compton, California. He drove to Vegas. 4 hours. He like, Fee, I'm on my way. And he came and shot the video. You know what I'm saying? We shot in 4K, you know. So yeah, he came out and did his thing. But I'm here with P now, though. Yeah, that's what's really up.
Yeah, man, we here.
Man.
We doing what we do, man. And you know, the energy and just the vibes and just, you know, throughout everything that has been going on in the world, to be able to remain positive and still do what you do is amazing, right? It's commendable because it's real easy to fall victim to it, to fall into a state where you're not able to be, you know, who you were or the best of you, and being able to do that and then have the team around you, you know, including your wife. That is the captain of the ship. You know, we always know, right? We might be the men, but you know, the woman really runs shit. That's just the way that it works. That's just the way that it works. You know, and once you accept that, relationships will last forever. Be like,
absolutely.
I can say what I want, but hey, babe, is that okay?
Yeah, you got to double check yourself, man. But yeah, my wife is a phenomenal, man. She's a principal. She used to be a parole officer. We're into, you know, taking care of kids. You know what I'm saying? She raised $16,000, $17,000, you know what I'm saying, kids with no coats, you know, kids that can't afford their cap and gown, taking them, you know, graduation night. You know, these are kids that, they don't have the two parents in the home, and the mom or the dad kind of struggling to make things happen. My wife, she's an amazing person. And then, you know, you got me every year. I'm Santa Claus in the community. And we give away about $30,000 worth of toys, about 500 bikes, you know what I'm saying, working with gang intervention, keeping kids off of drugs and stuff like that. Man, we're doing some amazing things here in Vegas, man. Shout out to gang intervention, too. They do a great job over there. Yeah.
So not only do you make good music, you in the community, you're sitting there giving back, and you to dress up like Santa Claus every year and do what you do. That's a task in itself, right?
I like it's fun too. Just to see the smile on the kids' faces, man. You know, it's fun, man. I love it, man. You know, and I don't want no check or nothing for that. I like, man, just, you know, I mean, one time they attacked me, Pete, about 150 kids, and I just went down. And I'm like 6'1", 290. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they just took me down. You know what I'm saying? I went down like James Brown. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, God. But yeah, fun, man. I love it, man. But I'm back in the music game now. You know, my son going to college. You know, he's a D tackle, freshman, sophomore year. He's trying to go to the NFL. It looked like he got a nice shot. All his coaches is involved. He's a hard worker. He's very educated. So I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I'm out here trying to, you know, send a message to the people in the world through music.
No, and that's great. And I think that, you know, because you're such an open-hearted, kind-hearted person, that your blessings, and I know you don't do it for blessings to come to you, or you do it for a
Right.
purpose or whatever.
Right.
Like you do it because that's who you are.
Right.
But that energy you put out, you get back tenfold. And not only will it bless you, but it'll also bless the individuals around you, such as your son, such as your wife, such as your family in general.
Yes.
And it's a wonderful thing.
Whoa, so beautiful, man. I tell you what, man. And the whole bottom line of this thing is when you enjoy giving, it's gonna come back to you. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, baby. See ya. Y'all leaving? Okay. Yeah, P, I'm sorry about that. I'm in the man cave. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. See all my son jerseys on the wall?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he been putting in work for a long time since he was a little kid. So you see that Dallas Cowboys in the corner, right?
Yeah.
They don't get it twisted, baby. Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm in the man cave, man. Got the TV, got my AC in here because you know it's hot in Vegas.
Definitely always hot. I was there a couple of years ago. I
They
definitely
gotta come back.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, right now we can't even travel in New York.
Right.
Like
Oh,
New
where
York,
you at? Where are
in
you?
New York. We in New York.
Oh, NY, baby. Man.
Yeah,
Blessings, man. New York is this. You know what?
yeah. Right now, if we was to leave everything, if we leave from here, we got quarantine somewhere for 14 days. When we come back, we got quarantine for 14 days, mandatory. Like they hit people with $10,000 fines if
Not
you.
playing.
Yeah, nah, they not playing because we got hit real hard when all this stuff started.
Yeah.
And, we had refrigerated trucks with bodies in it, like because we ain't had no place to put people.
Right, man.
Like they dug a ditch on an island that we don't even use just to bury the bodies. Like that's how crazy it was, and I'm like, that's why I don't understand why people are moving around the way they moving around because this was serious, And right now it's just like we trying to get out to California to do some things, and we're actually looking to open up another station in the West Coast, so near California, Vegas area, so that we could touch bases with a lot of the artists that we've dealt with over the last few months.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and I got it. My DJ Spin, and man, I think it's somebody maybe after the review or something, man, we can get together and compare notes. I think DJ Spin because he has an experience because he worked with 1580 the radio show. He's known for breaking up artists independently, and he got a lot of family on the East Coast. You know what I mean? So I think that's somebody. DJ Spin, Trayvon Young, is a great guy. I think that's somebody you got to talk to, man. He care about people. You know what I'm saying? He loved the music. He's very professional, intelligent, educated. You know what I'm saying? He's street savvy to where he can maneuver. You know what I mean? And he's a great guy. I think you should put him on your team, man, and look at lifting him up. He getting 2,000-3,000 views just on his live show.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we could definitely and it's all about connecting. That's what it is, networking and all that. I know that for us, being of our I don't want to say age, I just want to say our stature or our experience. We're used to being, everything is physical in person and all that. We're learning to adapt a little more to be able to do what we do. That's how you in Vegas, I'm in New York, and we're able to do this. So I think I think that is great that we could still come together in a way we found a way to do what we do.
Yeah. And when you say come together though, P, let me elaborate on that. I was looking on the post because right now we got this Biggie and Tupac thing going. People are Biggie, Tupac. But they had a post and they said, who was the realest, Tupac or Biggie? Do you know both of them dudes was real? I'm like, who asked that question? So I said, oh, man, they just flooded me. No, it was Tupac. No, it was Biggie. Dude, Biggie was real, man. He was a real, man, if you grew up in the element, you know what I'm saying? You real. If you witness if you next to the guy that just got 5 shots, if you've seen the guys, you know what I'm saying? You are part of that. Man, Biggie was real. Tupac was real. And we lost 2 people that was amazing.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is that I believe when it comes to both of them, they were taken too soon because they had a lot more to give. They was taken too soon. They had so much more to give us. What we seen from Biggie and what we seen from Pac, like I'm gonna tell you, Pac always kept it real and 100 with his stuff. He made his music what he vibed to, his living and his lifestyle, but then he also represented situations where he was an activist. Like he was an activist and he made music that went with his beliefs when it came to certain things. Yeah, he made his street music and all that, but he was from the streets too. So
and he was from New York.
Right.
People forget that. Like that dude was from New York. Man, he came down here and he got out with us and he fit. You know what I'm saying? He sat down with us and he fit. You know, he seen a lot of stuff we do and he liked all the rock. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Death Row bailed him out or whatever. But he had already had it going anyway. But long story short, you know what I'm saying? He was from New York. He was from New York. He came out here, you know, and I think, you know, I just wish that whole thing would have came together like peanut butter and jelly. It would have been so. Woo!
Yeah, and you know, the crazy part about it is that, you know, with all the documentaries and everything, when it came to Biggie and Tupac, the incident that happened in the elevator when he was here in New York, that was a misunderstanding between Biggie and Pac. Like it was a misunderstanding.
They would have sat down and talked, huh?
Right. There would have never been that beef. And the song that Biggie dropped that he wrote before the incident happened in the elevator had nothing to do with Pac. But you know, when you got people in your corner that are not really looking at the bigger picture, they gonna sit there and they gonna egg you on. So now it turned into an East Coast, West Coast beef.
Right, yeah.
And yo, not for nothing, I was born in the East, but I really vibe with West Coast music. When I tell you, I vibe with West Coast music. Yo, for real. Like,
yeah.
I'm one of those dudes that being in New York, I'm pulling up in a low rider on 13s and dropping it to the floor, like on some real. Yeah, like that's me. And people like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, for real. Right. Yo, our Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham on 13s, man. I was dropping it coming through cruising. Woo! Yeah. Hit people like, what the hell? I feel like, yo, you don't know nothing about this here.
Yeah, right. Fill up on a thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I like that.
Yeah, and you know, like the vibe of the West Coast and all that. Like one of my favorite movies is Boys in the Hood because
that joints go hard.
Yeah, like stuff like that. People think just because, and I said it right before you came on, no lie, that music brings us together, and if we sat there, we open up our eyes enough, we would see we got more things in common.
Right.
There are things different.
The one thing we got in common is we're amazing creators. You know what I'm saying? When the East Coast created hip hop, man, you know what I'm saying? It just spread it like a wildfire. You know, like when the West Coast created games, it just spread it like a wildflower. You know, you know, whether good or bad, or however you look at it, indifferent. Man, one thing we are creators and we're leaders. And man, it's just amazing, man. Hey, God bless America, and you know what? God bless New York, California. You know the beef. I just pray that everybody in their heart see a peaceful sight, a view, a vision, come together, love and strength.
Yeah, for real.
Conquer some. You know.
Yo, I'm just saying, when I'm on my way out to the West Coast, I'm definitely gonna make sure I'll be like, yo, Bigg Feva, what's good?
I'll see your boy. Hey, I put them steaks on the grill for you, man. I got you, P. I know what you like. I got them steaks, that chicken. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a nice green salad. You know what I'm saying? We got the swimming pool out in the back. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, got the music. It's going to be nice. Come on out. I'll take care of you, boy.
Yeah, man. Yo, we definitely got a vibe, especially when we go out there to open up the new spot, because we're going to have to look at the locations and all that.
Okay.
So when I'm out there.
Y'all want me to look at locations for y'all as well? If I can do something, go check in on something for you. You know, say, hey, see, go check that spot. You drop over there and see what it's like, this, that. I will take pictures, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying usually, man, I'm here to see y'all grow. You know
and we here to do the same thing. And that's why we here tonight. And here is, what time is it? It's
like 9 something out there, huh?
9:40. What time is it? Like
6:40. If it's 9:40 there, it's 6:40.
Yeah, 6:40. So it's still early for you. We're about to lose the day. But it's amazing. You know, I just think that, you know, with the way the industry is and technology, I think technology, if we embrace it, we can do so much more. We get so stuck in our ways sometimes that we don't even realize that we have a greater purpose and a greater reach.
Right.
A greater reach. So I want to get into this joint Feel Like. So tell me a little bit about Feel Like.
Okay, so Feel Like really is about a guy that's capable of getting any woman, and he's on this hustle game real tough. The thing about it is he a grinder, you know what I'm saying? He know how to go get the bag, and he can basically almost have anyone, but he got to have the right one, the queen, you know what I'm saying? And he gets with her, and she changes his whole life, you know, and he understands what is, he understands what is the feeling, you know, that the queen really gives you. And he's building a kingdom, and he's just offering her everything. You know what I'm saying? He want to go to church with her. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to put a ring on her finger. He's trying to start a family with her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Black sent me the track. He had a hook on there at first. It was a pretty dope hook. And I just wanted to go in a different direction, so I rewrote the hook and shot it to him, and he was like, "Fee, this hook is dope." So he sung it, and so then I wrote the verses and recorded it with Dirty Urban over at Triple P Records, and their studio, and their label studio. And shout out to Dwayne Cromwell and CMP, you know what I'm saying, and Dirty Urban, who was my engineer, co-producer. Anytime I call him, he like, I don't care if it's on a Sunday. He like, "Fee, what you mean?" He there. So shout out to Dirty Urban. And All Global Access. My girl, Miss Parker, Corey Parker, she does a lot. You know, we help you with branding. She got a couple shows on the table for me. So, yeah. But yeah, that's what the record's about. It's just about acknowledging this Black, beautiful woman and giving her everything. You know what I'm saying? He, like, taking trips around the world with her, spending time with her. You know, when she called, he's answering no matter what. You know, he's got to be in the, you know, a crazy situation not to answer. But when she called, he adheres that she's the one. And so that's what it represents. Diamonds, having to cook for her, stuff like that. Just really showering her, treating her like the royalty. You know what I'm saying? Making sure she got money to go shop till she drunk. You know, 400 grand when we land in France, she gonna shop till she drop when I'm waving at fans. You know, stuff like that. So I'll say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I want you to introduce this joint. We're gonna play it for the people. Okay. So introduce yourself and introduce this track.
Yo, it's your boy Bigg Feva with the one and only P the Politician on WEMS radio with the new joint Make Me Feel Like featuring Black Thompson.
Hey, she can do that. Cause she did it. Yep.
Wait a minute, I truthfully admit it. Never thought I'd see the time of my life when I'm committed. Big feed ball to the game, I run the city. Bad women calling my name like a prison. I ain't got time for the hate, I move quick. Money bag like deep in the safe, I drop bricks. Make a woman buck when I'm being, I'm never average. That she go telling the friends cause I'm a savage. Big feed fall in love. Now I'm talking family and marriage for 30 carats. It's nothing like finding a woman that you can cherish. Sexy mama truly deserved to live. Black queen, fully amazed, what can I say? Now you catch me boarding the plane with an upgrade. 400 grand when we land in France. She gon' shop till she drop when I'm waving that fast.
It made me feel like chop 100 grand a month in your fashion. It made me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. It made me feel like you're king. It made me feel like buying that big fat diamond, buying that ring.
Your measures, your treasures. 38, 36 has been a pleasure. 26 in the waist mean hold on forever. BTW, I just wanna cuddle you. You the dream team, so I don't need to hug you. Call me every second, you can never be a bugaboo. Sexy in my Rolls Royce, keep a ninja loving you. I just wanna shack it when a ninja walk next to you. I know your worth, I felt your hurt. The mother thoughts can last, you come first. Can't wait to show you off from the family church with the extravagant hat and the matching shirt. St. Laurent boots with the Moai purse. Classy and foreverness, sexy on the highs list. Hotter than a bowl of grits sitting on my honor list. I just wanna let you know the decision was unanimous.
It made me feel like chop 100 grand a month in your fashion. It made me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. It made me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king. You're my queen. Diamond ring, yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I'll buy you everything, oh yeah. Whatever you like, whatever you want, girl. Cause you deserve it. Ooh, oh, again.
Yo. All right. So I'm gonna act like that was the first time I saw that. Right. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna act like the first time I saw it. But classic joint right there. Like I definitely vibe with it. It was dang, I don't like I can't even say it was like a West Coast vibe. It was like a world vibe for me. It was like a world vibe for me. And you know, I always love those songs that have the variation. Like homie on the hook.
Yeah, hey, that's Black.
Yeah,
that's Black Thompson.
Yeah, the fire, right?
Man, hey, didn't he bang the fire though?
Yeah.
And he produced the music too.
So he's a jack of all trades. Like man, he amassed that what he do.
Black is phenomenal, man.
Right.
Go follow him, Black Thompson. Black Thompson, BLAQ Thompson, and just go see some of the videos that he just be playing. Like he's just so phenomenally dope. Oh, shout out to DJ Benzo at Power 88. I gotta shout my guy out. He keep me in rotation, and I've been a fan of his forever.
Yeah,
dope, man. He's so dope. He's
like,
so
and then your bars, like you brought the bars, bro. Like, come on, you got the bars. Yeah, you got the bars, and you saying something. Like you really saying something. And
thank you, P.
The visual matched the vocals, matched the bars.
Thank you, P.
And you did the classic title and everything, and giving credit to everybody on the bottom half of the screen when the video was coming to the end. Like I time travel with that, right? That was like, oh snap.
Man.
Like this is like video music box and all that stuff back in the days. And you know, they don't do it too much no more. We don't got too many of those video shows that we used to have. 106 and Park disappeared and all that.
Man, 106 and Park.
Yo, and
that was the shit.
No lie, I live a few blocks from where they will record that.
What?
Yeah, 106 in Park was literally recorded on 106 in Park Avenue. For real, no lie. And I live on 107th Street, down a couple of avenues. So I'm not that far from there. But they gone. They not around.
You know when my favorite 106 in Park? AJ and Free, baby.
Yeah.
I had Free and AJ. I used to love Jay. That was my dude. But Free, man,
yeah. But you know, it's crazy because to listen to that, definitely the mix, the song itself, the whole track itself.
Oh, shout out to Tracy Lane. He did the mix on the record.
Okay.
I had to go get a guy that mixed records. In fact, I shot him the record, and just for him to put his ear on it. And he was, Lane mixed some big records on the West Coast. So he heard it. He was like, Fig, send me that record right now. I'm mixing that. I don't want nobody. He said, Fig, send me that. That record's fire, bro. So I sent it to Lane, and he did a great job. He mixed a lot of people's stuff. So I was grateful to have him. And he didn't charge me a whole lot of money. He's expensive. He really is. But so shout out to Tracy Lane, you know what I'm saying, for mixing my record. Yeah, but I'm here right here with Big P, the politician. Man, that's a blessing. You already know, P, I'm gonna tell you something. I already know, man. I see my vision. I said it's in my spirit, man. I can feel the energy, man. I'm gonna do great things in this music industry now. I got a lot of people behind me, man. And as I go, I'm meeting amazing people as I go. But I'll tell you, man, you just created, man, a friend for life, homie. You know what I'm saying? So you can always call me, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'll never get too big to where I'm going to drop down and come in, slide in to come see you. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, nah. I
like
definitely. Yeah, yo, bro. Like, I started doing this for the purpose of, when you do things, you like, there's something missing in the industry, and I'm like, a lot of the independents get the short end of the stick. There's a lot of situations where, because they don't got the big labels promoting them, you don't really hear about them. But I'm like, there's so many independent artists out there putting out good music.
Right.
And in my journey, I've ran into people in areas that I'm like, what you're putting out is 100 times better than what they playing on the radio. What's going on?
Right.
Like mainstream radio, we here in New York, we got two mainstream hip hop stations, Hot 97 and 105.1. They play their music. They play the same 5 songs all day.
Wow.
That's it. You don't get nothing else in between. And then when it comes to the independent, the artists that are putting out music that are good, that can actually get at the station, they playing them while everybody's asleep.
Yeah.
So nobody's listening. And out here, they paying to play. So for them to get their music on there, they paying 4, 5, 6, 10 stacks just to get their music played when nobody's listening. And then they let them take a picture in front of a step and repeat board just so that they could use it later. But nobody heard their music spin on the station.
Right.
It's crazy. For me, I'm like, we had to do something different. So, our artists that we interview, the artists that we rock with, good music or whatever it may be, their music is in rotation all day. Right. That's what it is. You tune in at 2:00 in the afternoon, you're going to catch that joint. You're going to catch it at prime time, lunchtime, whatever, however you want to put it. And during the shows, especially my shows, it's only independent artists. That's what I play.
Man, that's amazing, P. God bless you, big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna throw your joint in the beginning and at the ends and in the middles of my joint, because that's a vibe right there. Just like,
let's go, my dude P. Let's go, man. I appreciate you, man. I really do, man. I'm telling you, dude. You know what, man? I appreciate you, man. I feel blessed right now.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, P. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm a humble guy, man. I'm gonna do some great things, man. Yeah, I'm gonna come down there, man. We're gonna sit down and compare notes, man. You come down here, you know what I'm saying? The money gonna get the flow. We're gonna dump it back into the community, man. They can't stop it, man. We got to do it, P. We got to do it. We got to feed our people, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to build up businesses and turn some of our kings into entrepreneurs, man. It's not hard, man. Set somebody up, go half in the business with them, let them run it, man. They're responsible enough to do that. Go half with them, man. I'm gonna come sit down with you too, man. Cause hey, it's coming, man. It's gonna rain on me abundantly, man. From everywhere, man. Haters can't stop it. If I got any, I don't think I got any right now, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but man, I'll tell you, man, I can't wait, man. I got a whole lot of people I'm gonna sit down with and do a lot of stuff with.
Yeah, man. And I wish you the best in everything that you do. And I think the blessings are just there. It's just as soon as you just got to open up that door for it. Sometimes we're not ready to accept the blessings, because sometimes we're like, nah, it's too good to be true. But we don't even realize it, that we done blocked it from thinking that it was too good to be true. We just got to open up that door and be like, yo, you know what? Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm going to take it all right now.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm going to take it all. Give it to me. Give it to me. I came the ball. Give it to me. Give it. That's a record, bro. That's a record, B.
Yo, I do cameos and videos. I'll be in the back like this with my New York
flag. Everybody in my video, too. I paid, too. So if you pull up with the cameo, I'm going to pull out the check for you, man. Hey, shout out to the church, to Shekinah Glory, man. Shout out to Pastor Shirley, man. She got her own TV talk show. Tea Time with Shirley, man. Tap into that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to the Glorians, you know what I'm saying? The whole church. I had to shout the church out, baby.
Yeah, man. Yo, you got to, man.
Prayed up, man. Gotta have prayer warriors with you, baby. Yeah. So yeah, man. I'm here doing it. That next single though, be that next single is kind of like, man, you remember Isaac Brothers? Ooh, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm kind of on that vibe. It's so dope. I got to get with Dirty Irving. Black just shot me the stems, so we got to get with him and see if he got his vocals on there. And I went and laid in my vocals, so we're gonna get in there and mix it, And I think I'm gonna go with my boy Bird this time. Tracy Lane, he be so booked up, you got to get in. But I need this one quick. I need it quick. I need a quick turnaround. So I'm trying to look for somebody that can mix it. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people though, man, that I'll be dealing with. But yeah, that next record gonna be crazy, Pete. I promise you what. It's gonna blow. I think it's gonna blow, make me feel like I can water. And I got this one joint I'm gonna send you. We did, but I just kind of felt I don't know. I didn't want to release it, but I'm gonna send it to you. It's called Sacrifice. I sacrifice my life, burning hard every night, running these deadly streets to feed my family. A world of casualties. God shine His light on me throughout the misery. I claim the victory. And then Black come in. Cold nights, we have survived the long weather. Dark, lonely nights, stress on my mind. I prayed the clouds away. And what to get that joint though? Sacrifice, man.
Yeah, your manager, all they sent me was the actual instrumental to that joint. I don't have the actual joint.
I'm gonna shoot it to you, P.
Yeah.
Send me your email. I'll shoot you everything, man. I'll shoot you the acapellas. You don't even got the acapellas to make me feel like that.
No, I have the acapella to feel.
Okay.
I have the DJ mix, and I have the actual track.
Yo, that's fine.
So I got that, but I got the instrumental to sacrifice. So, yeah, whatever you got.
Yeah, I'll shoot it to you, Pete.
Yeah,
I have Spin shoot it to you because Spin, he always on that. I'm gonna give you his info. You and DJ Spin, y'all can connect. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to DJ Jackpot too. I had to send him out. Him and his wife got a show. They do what you do, but it's him and his wife. Oh man, they hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Jackpot, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So I definitely want to get. We definitely gonna stay in contact. I'm following DJ Spin on IG. The station is following him on IG. So I'm gonna reach out to him and I'm gonna give him my information so he can forward it to you and then he can have it as well and where the music can be sent to. So I'm definitely gonna make sure we connect on that level.
Yeah, and also, you know, when you doing, I don't care if it's like, it don't have to be just me. When you got an artist coming up, y'all just shoot me the flyer. You know what I'm saying? And I'll post it, you know what I'm saying? On the on your show. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah, I'll post it. It ain't gotta be me. As long as it's you. You know what I'm saying? I'll post it.
And I think there's probably an artist that I might attempt to connect you with.
Okay.
He got a dope vibe too. And actually I interviewed him last night. Nice. And his name was Jay Diamonds, and he got a sick flow. Like his flow is sick, and he could definitely vibe with you. Like that's the collab, like an East Coast West Coast collab like that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, so
I'm with it.
Yeah.
So what's his name again? Jay what?
Jay Diamonds. Yeah, Jay Diamonds is spelled the regular way, just with a Z at the end. Okay, so it's just the letter J and then Diamonds. If you look for him, you can't miss him.
Right, I'll go hit that. I'm gonna as soon as I get off with you, I'm gonna go touch with him.
Yeah.
We're gonna link.
Yeah, and just tell him, be like, yo, P said, yo, y'all should work together, and that's it. And I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna send him a message. I'm gonna be like, yo, because he puts in that work. I wouldn't rate people that don't put in work. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yo, you should work with it, because I'm connecting people and then somebody flake that look bad on me. So I just
absolutely.
I just want to make sure that you know the vibe is good. And he got definitely a happy, a smooth, just enjoy life vibe, just like yourself. So it could definitely work.
His name speaks for itself. Yeah, diamonds. Diamonds are forever. Throw your jewels in the sky when you rockin' and fly.
And the crazy part was he used to be around Jay-Z a lot growing up.
God.
Right. He from the Bronx. So he's from the borough of where all this started, you know, where we was able to create our lanes and be able to do what we do today, you know. So just being a student of the game, he's very aware of what needs to be done.
Absolutely. You around Jay-Z, you gotta be a cannon, because Jay-Z is a cannon. Cannon. He'll blow you out the water.
Yeah,
man.
So before we get up out of here,
okay,
I want you to give the people your social medias or where they can follow you and find your music.
Right. Well, let me say this. Let me pull it up. But on YouTube, you want to go to BIGG FEVA. That's capital B-I with 2 G's, FEVA. And you know, and log on to the new single, Make Me Feel Like. But if you put that in Google, you know what I'm saying, my link tree will pop up, my Reverb Nation, my SoundCloud. I got 2 Twitters, 2 Facebooks, everything, you know, will pop up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just BIGGFEVA. You know what I mean? Because some people do Instagram, some people do Facebook. You know, they're saying Facebook getting a little outdated. You know what I'm saying? My SoundCloud is my Reverb. I still do all that. You know what I mean? So if somebody just put in BIGGFEVA, you know what I'm saying? And it's all on my YouTube too. You know, my Spotify, my app, my Apples, everything. You know what I'm saying? So right under the video, you'll see all the different links. You know what I'm saying? So basically, just BIGGFEVA and Google, and everything pops up.
He's Googleable, y'all. Like if y'all didn't know, he Googleable. That is a
A
word.
little bit. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I ain't Jay-Z yet, but I'm in there. I'm trying. You know what I mean?
We are always our biggest critics. So
Yeah.
you know, now I'm gonna say this: that there's so many people that I've come across, and they like, yo, what's WEMS? It's like, yo, you don't even understand. We out here, we everywhere.
Like,
y'all need to
Googled y'all. I was like, oh my goodness, y'all in all different states and everywhere. And I'm like, dude. And then I looked on your show, and I was like, man, dude, know what he doing. He ain't no slouch at this shit, yo.
Nah,
you know
I'm about my business.
Yeah, you know what you're doing, bro. Yeah, I can see you on NBC or some.
Yeah,
I mean, no disrespect to WEMS, but I'm just saying I can see you on several other shows. Like, you know, I tell you this. Let me say this, Pete. I've been in the studio, and I ain't gonna get in the name dropping, but I've been in the studio with a few people, rehearsal, this, that, and the third. You know, and I noticed I've been in radio stations with some, you know, some names, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. There's a certain quality, right, that you only see in the successful individuals, the ones they're doing it on a professional level. There's a certain quality that they display that you don't, you know, you go to people, I go to other side, I'm like, man, that ain't quite it. And then I go to somebody else that's, you know, world renowned now, I'm like, then I go to somebody that's like coming up, and I'm like, you can see who got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I told my engineer, Dirty Urban, that, like, I've been around some engineers that been engineering some big projects, and you could tell that he got it. Like, he think the same, they move the same. You know what I'm saying? Not that they got the same style, but they got that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
and you got that energy, yo. You know what I'm saying? And when I see it, I know, like, you know, red is red. You can't, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? When you see red, you know that's red. You see blue, you know it's blue. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you walk, you can be around a guy, you're like, man, this guy is like the police. You around somebody, you like, man, this dude kind of act like he a judge or something. And he's coming, you know, the demeanor, he act like he an attorney or something. You know what I'm saying? You act like you're a radio personality. You talk like it. You sound like it. You look like it. You know what I'm saying? You are that. You know, you're a talk show. You're an MC host. You're an MC. You're a radio personality. You're a talk show host. I mean, you could jump into behind the camera and go to read 4 or 5 scripts or something. You know what I mean? And become that actor. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things that you see in certain people when they step into a certain, like when you listen to somebody's music and you hear a rap, the sound is coming out. You know what I'm saying? You know if they got bars or not, man. They can't fool you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Trust and believe they can't. And because I'm a student of the game, so I'm like, I grew up with listening to some stuff, and I'm like, nah, that's not it. They're like, I don't know what you're doing right now, but that's not it.
That's not it. Yeah, so same hats off to you, sir. You know,
and hats off to you as well, my brother.
Yeah, man. God bless you too.
All right, my brother. So I thank you. Okay. And we'll do this again. Actually,
yes, sir.
But when you drop that next joint,
Okay.
let me know. We come up. We set up a date, and and we'll do it again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, my brother.
All right, brother.
Yo, have a great one.
You too, fam.
Easy. Yo, that has been another episode, special edition of Prophet Radio, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yo, you already know that's Bigg Feva. That's BIGGFEVA. Make sure that you take the time out to rock with your boy. We popping over here with the music from all over the world, and it's good music. Like we not even playing around here. Like, y'all really need to stop playing with us. Stop playing with WEMS. Stop thinking that we ain't what we need to be. You heard? And we gonna take it out with some of the dopeness that we got here, straight independent music. And one of my favorites, the joints that I really vibe with, and this artist is from Canada, and his name is Hunter XO, and it's that pop right. Definitely, for me, it has a little Drake flow to it, but to be, put into that category means that you got dope music that you putting out, and I just vibe with it. So here we go, pop right, y'all. Yeah, it's your boy. Follow us. Stop playing. Tell a friend to tell a friend, cause we here.
Pop right, slide right, bust down all night. Ice, look nice. Heard me, think twice. I got too much cash. Fuck that, bitch, I'm running fast. No cloud, no need. Yeah, this shit my destiny.
Yeah.
Pop right, slide right.
Wow.
Bust down all night. Ice, look nice. Heard me, think twice. I got too much cash. Fucked up, bitch, I'm running laps. No cloud, no need. Yeah, this shit my destiny. Pop right, you like that? She got that booty, made me go mad. Lock tight, never had a love like you. Happen so fast. Pop right, slide right, bust down all night. Ice, look nice. Heard me, think twice. I got too much cash. Fuck that, bitch, I'm running laps. No cloud, no need. Yeah, this shit my destiny. You look so fine. I'ma smoke a cigarette if you don't mind. Hold me, baby, one time. So eyes, look at the sunshine. Pop right, side right, bust down all night. Ice, look nice. Hurt me, think twice. Yeah.
That was the homie Hunter XO, Canada. Pop right, y'all. And if y'all missed it earlier, we gonna do it for you one more time. And it's that Make Me Feel Like by Bigg Feva featuring Black Thompson. You heard? Real music, Nevada. Whoa. Let's get it, y'all. It's your boy. And it's Prophet Radio.
Wait a minute, I truthfully admit it. Never thought I'd see the time of my life when I'm committed. Big fee ball to the game, I run the city. Bad women tossing my name like a frisbee. I ain't got time for the hate, I move quick. Money bag like deep in the safe, I drop bricks. Make a woman buck when being, I'm never average. That she go telling her friends cause I'm a savage. Big fee falling in love, y'all can have it. Now I'm talking family and marriage for 30 carats. It's nothing like finding a woman that you can cherish. Sexy mama truly deserved to live black. Black queen fully amazed, what can I say? Now you catch me boarding the plane with an upgrade. 400 grand when we land in France. She gon' shop till she drop when I'm waving at
You make me feel like chop 100 grand a month on your fashion. You make me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and your king. You make me feel like buying that big fat diamond, buying that ring.
Your measures, your treasures. 38, 36 has been a pleasure. 26 in the waist mean hold on forever. BTW, I just wanna cuddle you. You the dream team, so I don't need to hug you. Call me every second, you could never be a bugaboo. Sexy in my Rolls Royce, keep a ninja loving you. I just wanna shack and when a ninja walking next to you. I know your worth, I felt your hurt. The mother thoughts come last, you come first. Can't wait to show you off from the family church with the extravagant hat and the matching shirt. St. Laurent boots with the Moai purse. Classy and foreverness, sexy on the highs list. Hotter than a bowl of grits setting on my honor list. I just wanna let you know this decision was unanimous.
You make me feel like chop 100 grand a month on your fashion. You make me feel like giving you the access code to my mansion. You make me feel like you're my queen and I'm your king. You're my queen. Yeah. Diamond ring. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I'll buy you everything, oh yeah. Whatever you like, whatever you want, girl. Cause you deserve it. Ooh, over again.
Yo, and that is it for the Prophet Radio Show Special Edition with your boy Prophet Pete. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow, catch the dope lineup of all the dope DJs, DJ Diamond Cuts, DJ Will Money, DJ D Slick, and much, much more. You heard? And catch all those independent vibes that we've been pumping to you every day of the week in rotation, WEMS. You can catch us on the gram. You could catch us on the book. You could catch us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend. We hear y'all. You heard? And we out of here.